Oh, hi. Oh, dear, my hair's just like hanging out. Okay, let me get on the other thing. I think I saw Jason and Kristen. Hi. Okay. And Michael, hi. Thanks for being here, you guys. Just pulling up the chat on this other phone. Real quick, like. Okay. Now I think I can see. What is going on with my hair? It looks crazy. Ugh. Ugh. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Barry. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. I'm about to take this puff thing down. Looks crazy. How's everybody doing? I have no idea what to do for this live stream, so I put a couple of ideas on the thumbnail. So if you guys want, I don't know, I guess I could do a poll. Let's see. Still looks crazy. Whatever. Okay, hi you guys. Jason, Barry. Hi, Jody. Aw. I hope you guys are all doing well. All right, I hope I did not miss anyone. I think I got everybody. Man, what a day. Jason, are you feeling super behind as well? I'm trying to figure out how the heck we're going to do this recipe swap thing. I feel like this is one of those times where everything hits like all at once, you know? And then it's just super busy and super crazy. That is kind of how things feel right now. Everything's been so busy just in life. But then I have 2 reviews that I've been working on. And one of them is for a rowing machine, but this is for one of, you know how sometimes the company has like has like a little bit of a script, you know, like these are things we want you to like highlight about the product or whatever. So their thing is that, you know, send us your stuff before you actually upload it onto your channel so they can review it. So they're doing I have to do a video for that one and a short. And right now I'm in the process of like re-editing because it's just like, even though it seems like a simple thing, like, oh, can you maybe move this part to the beginning and then make sure that you say this, you know, this is one point that wasn't pointed out. So can you make sure you highlight that? It seems like such simple things, like, oh yeah, just shift something over and then use different words. But it's like, I've already recorded the whole thing. So I'm not complaining. It's just more work, you know? And I haven't even finished the editing for the actual video review. I've only finished for the short. I did the re-edits and then resubmitted that for review. And then so that was for the rowing machine. And then I have a review for some shoes that I don't have to do that with. So I just have to edit that and then I can upload it. But yeah, that stuff plus the workout videos to record. And then I was like, oh my gosh, the first Wednesday, that's like in a week. Holy crap. All right, getting caught up in the chat. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Oh Lord, what happened? It jumped on me. Everybody's saying hi. I'm so far behind on everything right now. Me too. Like, what the crap? Oh, Kendra, you always look adorable. Oh, thanks. I suck at taking compliments. I know my hair is puffed out all crazy, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm tired, and I feel like you guys aren't new. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like family at this point. So see me at my worst and whatever. Yeah, unless it's an amazing opportunity, I turn down the ones that want to see the video first. Just not worth it, man. It really is so, I don't know. But then I stop and think like, okay, I'm getting a piece of equipment that's like $300 for free. So I actually will use it. And, you know, I actually do think it's good. So I'm like, okay, is it really the most horrible thing in the world? No, I'll just like edit before bedtime. That's another thing. Sleep has really been sucking lately. Like the last couple weeks, it's been just like non-existent, which makes everything else, I don't know, harder. Oh, hey, Scully. How are you? Oh, man. But yeah, it's definitely making me think, okay, because I do have a feeling that I will be probably reviewing this company's products again in the future and again after that. You know what I'm saying? Doing well, good. I'm so glad. And so it's getting me to a point like, okay, I really, really need to make sure that I am saying these, they're just like highlight these points, say it however you want, but please make sure you highlight these key points because these are the biggest things that set us apart from other companies, other pieces of equipment. And I was going to say that I'm assuming the reason why I messed it up was because I haven't really been getting very much sleep, but I mean, I am also human, so of course I'm going to make mistakes and miss things sometimes. So I'm just, working on editing, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, in your case, a $300 piece of equipment is probably worth it and perfect for your channel. Yeah, I really do love it too. I'm excited for you guys to see it, but I'm just like, I feel like after this first Wednesday of September passes, I'll be able to like breathe a little bit because right now it's just like a whole bunch of things that are crammed and I don't know, it's so busy. Well, is there anything specific that you guys wanted to do for this live stream? Otherwise, we can just like hang out and talk. But I have a couple of t-shirts that I was gonna press. I was gonna pick a design. You guys could like help me pick something if you wanted to. One of our designs to put on a couple of shirts, or we could do the 90s quiz, that 90s trivia game questions. Or I could just walk on the walking pad. I have not walked today. And if I don't during this live stream, I'm not going to. I'm so tired. Oh, I think I fell asleep sitting up earlier. And the dogs barked and I like jolted. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I was sitting straight up. Pretty sure I fell asleep sitting straight up. Yeah, one of those times. Thanks for being here though, you guys. And I apologize. My live streams are like very last minute. I know Kevin over at Tuber Chat is always like, the longer of a heads up you can give people, the better. And I suck at that most of the time. It's like Tuesday morning, I'm setting up a live stream for Tuesday evening. I can't keep up. I'm trying to keep up. Man, there's stuff I was like, okay, I'm not going to talk about this, talk about that. I guess I will still look for what I want to put on these shirts. And then I'll show you guys. You can help me pick. If you're like, oh, yeah, do that one. Ugh. Oh, gosh. Oof. So we have a bunch of this stuff printed out. And even though we have a lot of the, we had a lot of orders, a lot of these were cut away. We still have a whole lot that are just sitting here. And I was like, I'm just going to print my own dang clothes. My hair looks crazy. I look like the Headless Horseman on Sleepy Hollow. He's like, Christopher Walken, that's who it was. Okay. Hey, Ronson, thank you for being here. This looks kind of, does this look weird? I feel like I'm really sunken down. Ooh! Whatever. My face is in the screen. It just looks like I have a head, that's all. Oh, let's see. The longer doesn't work. Oh, giving a longer heads up, you mean? Okay. Kendra, you're fine. You have a schedule of Tuesdays at 7 Eastern. We know to look for it. Thank you. Okay. That makes me feel better. I'm just making supper. Been a long day. Oh my gosh. What are you eating? I know you probably knew I was going to ask that question. Taco night over here. Frank's Tracks. Hi. Oh, I'm glad you have a head. Me too. Hey, Henry. Tacos, man, that sounds good. I had chicken thighs, and then I had a couple of chocolates as well. I'm so full. That was at like, I don't know, 4 o'clock maybe. I'm still so not hungry. Oh, let's see. What to do. Okay, well, I do have a long sleeve shirt, but I could do a He Who shirt. Maybe. Or I already have a shirt with that. Oh, yeah, we have a free, like, maybe I could do with that. I don't know, maybe I'll say that for, like, 4th of July. Next year. Ah, and then the front and back thing, which I do already have a shirt with it, but it's kind of crappy because it was a practice one. Maybe I'll do that. Front, back. Yeah. This was our highest selling item. Obviously, the front acronym goes on the front of the shirt, the back goes on the back. If any of this stuff, if you guys like any of these things that you see, then please check out our website and put it in order. And we can get something printed for you. All right. I don't know if I want any one of those. Let's look at the other ones. Oh, thank you, Jesse. Don't forget the thumbs up. Cheeseburgers and fried eggs. That sounds really good. I had boneless, skinless chicken thighs too. Mine had bones and skin though. I always save the skin for last because it's my favorite part. It's just so good. It's like crispy and the flavor, and I love it so much. Love it, love it, love it. Sorry if this is really loud. I know sometimes stuff picks up loud. Try to do it fast. Yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. All right, so out of that roll, I might do He Who. I might do the front back. So let's see what else I have printed over here. Ugh. Let me get caught back up with this. Don't forget thumbs. Okay, thank you. Whoop. Burger and sandwiches and still hungry. Oh, no, that sucks. Oh, I hate when after you're done eating and you're still hungry. Or if you eat and it was just like kind of crappy and you're like, well, that was extremely unsatisfying. And now I kind of want to eat something that is satisfying. We don't have anything. It's just like such a bummer. I like the first one. What was the first one? The He Who one? I think that's what the first one was. He Who. Yeah, I have a shirt with that on it, but it's so, again, that was one of the practice ones. It's like really faded, and it was while we were still getting the ink and everything going on the machine, so I should do another one. Fried skin is good. Oh my gosh, yes. I baked it, so put the chicken thighs in the oven with just salt, and I bake it at like 295 for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So and then I take it up to like 325 or 350 degrees for the top to get nice and crispy and for it to finish cooking. And then at the end, I rub butter on the top and let it crisp up a little bit more. And oh my gosh, it's so good and tender. It just like falls off the bone, and the flavor is amazing. Just was so simple. Salt and butter, and that's it. Oh no, I buy deep fried chicken skins from a keto store. They are way too good. What? We don't have any keto stores. I'm pretty certain we have none. I'm trying to fix this. Sorry, you guys. I feel like I'm like, I don't know, peeking up from the, that's what I feel like. Because it's so, I'm like so low. Ugh. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna be way too. Chicken, corn on the cob from a neighbor's garden, and I don't see the rest of that. Florida e-bikes and gear. Hi. I was just enjoying a video over there. Hey girl, glad you're doing well. You look great. Thank you so much. Man, I wish you. I gotta look. Do we have keto stores here? I mean, we should, for goodness sakes. And rice. That was the other thing. Okay, now I feel like I'm now. Now I don't feel like I'm peaking. Or like I'm a little, I don't know. I feel like I'm on some kind of little kid show. All right. From this batch, so far, Jody, I think you were saying that I should do the He Who one. Oh yeah, we have mug stuff too. Although that was, well, that could be for like a travel mug. I could do that. Loretta and Jason have one of those mugs actually. I could do one of these mugs too. I don't know why I haven't printed that one yet. It's all the fruit of the spirit. And Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Christmas! I'm so excited, you guys. It's so close. It is getting so close. And some people might be like, what the heck are you talking about? It's not even September yet. But it's already, in my head, I'm thinking, it's already almost September. It's already almost month 9, for goodness sakes. Like, that is so crazy to me. Okay, what do we have? Consume the Goodness logos. I don't really want a shirt with that on it. I mean, not that. Because I don't think people are really going to be able to see it very clearly. Let's see. This one I made for my mom. I don't even know if you guys can actually see these. If there's like a glare or what. I don't know. Okay, I am already caught up in the chat. All right, I already have one of these, I think. Chin up and press on. God's still working. Oh, yeah. Oh, here goes another He Who. Is this the one, Jody, that you were saying? Is Jody still in here? I'm going to set that aside because I do think I might want to do one. Bless you. Oh, my gosh. Drake. There we go. Oh, I think I saw Tammy come in here. Hi. How are you? How are things on TikTok, right? I think you were saying that it was like really bumping over there. You were starting to make money, like doing way better on TikTok than YouTube. 64 degrees and mostly cloudy here in Vermont. I don't know what the temperature is outside, but I'm guessing that it's kind of similar to where you are. I know it feels really nice and cool outside. It was cloudy. I thought it was going to start raining earlier because the clouds got pretty dark gray. We can see them well. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Jesse. 73 and sunny. I must be somewhere in there. Oh yeah, these ones, it's like the same stuff that was on the roll. Built up from breakdowns. Whoop. Oh yeah. I'll probably print one of these in October because October is Dysautonomia Awareness Month. And what did I put on here anyway? Visibility doesn't determine a disability. That's what I wrote. Anyway. Oh, I might do this one actually. Who else is cold all the time? Kristen, is it you? It says year-round hoodie. Because I'm cold, that's why. I'm pretty sure it was you, Kristen. I mean, I'm cold all the time. I'm always wearing a hoodie. Yes, way better for me on TikTok. In 4 months, I've been going live. I've earned $700 and something. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's awesome. That is so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. Good evening, Kendra. Hi, Chris. How are you? Oh, yeah. This was one that me and the kids did playing around. It says Shine Bright. That was pretty fun. It's a fun one. Fun, fun, fun. What's this one? Another one the kids and I did playing around. Crazy for Jesus. This I thought about putting on the back of a shirt, you know, to encourage anybody walking around behind me. Appreciate the struggles. So maybe that one. I don't know. I only have 2 t-shirts I was going to put this stuff on. I got to break it down. Easy worship over worry. Where God guides, he always provides. I like the colors on that one. All of these things that are like the stuff that I talk about on my channel put onto shirts. Thoughts drive emotions, drive behaviors. Every little thought has a big impact. Every thought matters. See, I feel like if I put this on like the back, on my back or something, then hopefully it will like encourage somebody or make somebody think or feel better. I don't know. Smile. I forget how much fun I had making this stuff. Are these prints for your merch? Coffee walks and whatever. Hi. OJ and Deb. I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, Tammy, these are things that are on our website. I was looking though. My husband is gonna look at having a store for like just the consume the goodness stuff. You know, like having it linked to YouTube. So like how Jason, what's the one that you use again? I already forgot. And husband, what was Shopify, I think is the one that we were looking at possibly linking it to. So then a lot of this stuff that I'm showing you guys here could also be on that. But we're looking into it. It's just like on the list of all the things that we have to do. TeePublic, yeah, that's what it is. But yes, this is stuff that I want to get out there more. I obviously it'll still be on our website, but I want to have a like just consume the goodness shop for these types of things. And I feel like it's easier to access when it's right there underneath, you know, on my channel. People can just click on it. What is this one? Oh, contentment and gratitude over complaints and grumbling. Ooh, I was reminding myself of that earlier today. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm getting into a thing of like complaining more than I'm praising, and I need to not do that. Bend when the wind blows, I made this one for my mom because last time I saw her, she was saying that, you know, she's learned to bend when the wind blows. What else do we have? Jesus is enough. I have a couple of those. This is the one that our son did. Never too far gone for Jesus's love. And then, of course, it's red, his favorite color, and he made it kind of look like a, I think his goal was to make it look like a dinosaur rock type of thing. I like your shirt. Thank you. Oh my gosh, one man in Japan. Hi. Thanks for being here. Still on vacation for a couple days. Awesome. Did you ever make a video about how you ended up in Japan? I cannot remember. I know you've done some walk around ones. And of course the food ones, which I love. Oh, thanks so much for being here. I hope that your vacation is going well. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi. Hey, Paula. Oh my gosh, have you been in here for a long time? I'm so sorry. If Paula and Jason, if you guys have been in here for a while and I am just now seeing it, I'm so sorry. All right, Jesus first, which I know you guys have seen that because I wear it in my workout videos. Faith over feelings. I almost said faith over fear, faith over feeling. And then we have the consistency is key. This is on some of my workout pants going down the leg. Oh my gosh, the gold looks so pretty up against. So I put this one on the dark green pants. That gold key up against the dark green is so pretty. I love it. I love it. Love it. I love it so much. Oh, and then I got my QR. I got my QR code. Boop. Oh, what is that going to do? Well, maybe I should maybe I should put the QR code on the back of one of my shirts and then go somewhere really busy, like go to the zoo or something. I don't know, where people are walking around with their phones out. I might do that as a test. See how many subscribers I have, or I don't know. And then count afterwards. Assume the goodness. And that's all of them. I do think I'm going to do Hee Hoo. I got to figure out what the second one is that I'm going to do. I need more clothes to wear for my workout videos. I'm noticing it's just like the same few t-shirts. I'm trying to get better with that. Trying to coordinate things and make things match up better. And I don't know, just look better. Oh my gosh. Anybody I missed, I'm so sorry, but thank you for being here. Kendra just said hello. Okay. Was lurking while we ate. Done hands-free. What did you eat? People, always feel free to tell me what you ate. I won't be like, okay, that's nice. Nobody asked. I always want to know. I always want to know. When my husband was gone last week for work, and he was like, oh, I'm going to try this restaurant. I'm going to try that place. I'm like, send me pictures. Oh, gosh, these dogs. Okay, I just got business cards. I just got a business card made in summer, but I'm not cool enough to get a QR code. Oh, I should get some business cards and I don't know, hand them out, leave them places. I really should do better at getting myself out there. Like I don't. So maybe that, okay. No, these dogs. Maybe that's what I should do with these couple of t-shirts that I'm going to press something onto, have it be channel stuff. And wear that every time we go places just to try to, I don't know, get stuff out there. I think the only time I ever wear that, the one shirt I do have with QR code on it, I think I've only worn it like when we go on walks, like out there on a walking trail. You know, like people aren't scanning out there. Yes, do that. People will be curious to see what it will be. Okay. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah. Okay. I should do a QR code one then. QR codes make things really easy. I really want, okay, maybe I'll do Hee Hoo and then maybe I'll do a QR code one. Maybe I'll do that. I was thinking about doing this on the front and then the QR code on the back, but I don't know if I don't know about that being on the front of a shirt. Like, do you think it would look weird? I don't know. I feel like it might look weird. Eggs and sausage, that sounds good. Good evening. It's okay to be, oh shoot. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm trying to keep up. And again, if anybody has come in here and I have not said hi to you, hi and welcome and thank you for being here. I'm trying to keep up with the chat on this, and then every once in a while, it like jumps up, so I have to try to find where I was, and I'm sure I miss things when that happens. Oh, what did Michael say? My cards have a QR code. Oh snap! You got both things going on. What would I do with my card? I guess you just when you come across people, you just kind of hand your card out. No. Go on. Go get your bone. Go get your bone. Good boy. I pass out ink pens with my card a lot. Ooh. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, things that people are actually using. Mm-hmm. When I ask, what did you eat? I get the answer, food. That feels so, I just want to know why. Of course it was food, but what was it? Yes. Oh, I can only say so much about that, though, because that's usually the answer when our kids ask what's for dinner. Food. Yeah, but what food? Food that you eat. Loved your last 30-minute workout video. Thank you so much, Paula. Thank you. And thank you for sharing that. Seriously. I noticed, I don't know if I've talked about this with you guys before, but one of the biggest things I'm noticing now, because it's very consistent. When my video or when my channel grew so much, you know how every week you get the like, oh, check out what happened last week on your channel. The shares were such high numbers. I was like blown away by how high that number was. And then when things started to stall and when things started to stall and then even go backwards, the number was like 3, you know. People didn't just watch, they shared. Number of shares 3, 4, 2. I'm like, okay, really lining up. You guys are what, I mean, I already know this. You guys are what grow the channel. You guys watching and leaving comments and doing a thumbs up and sharing, that gave me a really big indication. This is a big eye opener as to how big of an impact people sharing your videos and sharing your channel, how big of an impact that has. Because wow, like when that number was high, my channel was growing. No. And yeah. I lost it again. Oh, Pup wants to be on the live stream. No, he wants to be on the couch. Like there are these pieces of furniture, like the little ones, whatever, that they're allowed on, but not in here. I don't think they like it. But that's too bad, so sad. I just finished the next Brad Cook stuff. Videos will resume their regular schedule on Sunday. Sunday at, is it like around noon? I know it's sometime at the beginning part of the day, right? Oh, yeah. To drop your channel link, if any of you guys want to share your channel here for people to go check you out, just do ! he who, and then that will drop your link. I'll ask them if they go to YouTube. If they say they do, I give them an ink pen and a card. That is a good idea. What do you think of Cracker Barrel raising their prices? What? They raised their prices? I haven't been to Cracker Barrel in so, oh my gosh, that is so hard for me to say. Cracker Barrel. I haven't been there in so long, so I didn't even know that they raised their prices, but I feel like everybody's doing that crap now. I think it sucks. The 1,000 wristbands I have are for handouts. Nope. Down. All the way down. Good girl. No. Stay. Good girl. Wow, she's giving me like, you know, Puss in Boots on or like Donkey, I guess. Donkey did it at one point. But Puss in Boots in the Shrek movies, when he does the eyes, that's how she's looking at me right now. Like, please, what? Need to get, nope. They are cheap and everyone loves a wristband. I love wearing your wristbands too. 1,000 wristbands. Holy crap. I gotta start thinking about this stuff. I really need to do better at just like promoting my channel. I mean, I don't know why. Part of it makes me feel uncomfortable, but it shouldn't, because I want people to be here. Yes, love the wristbands. I live in Japan, where business cards are an integral part of business culture. I've got 250 I can hand out as soon as I get back. That is awesome. Make some. Okay, you know what? If you feel bored with your cards, you can make some Consume the Goodness cards and hand those things out. I'm joking. I really am joking. No, stop, puppy. This dog. Well, he wants the couch, then yes, he does. And now he's digging at the rug in here. I guess maybe trying to fluff it up. No. Just lay down. It's not getting any fluffier than that. I promise. Lay down. No. Oh my gosh. Lay down. 1, 2. Good boy. Do you guys count to your dogs? It works. I've never even had to get to 3. Like, he has no idea what happens when you get to 3. But when I start counting, he listens every single time. It's hilarious. He is now laying down, as you can probably not hear the digging anymore. 11 a.m. Okay, Sundays at 11. Got it. Tim Hortons have a place to pin business cards. Lots of mom and pop stores do that here. Oh, yeah. Fresh Time, the grocery store, they let you, because I remember when we were selling our business, we were allowed, they let us post it on there. Nope, no. Got one dog to do it. Now this one needs to. No. Oh, look a little more sad, why don't you? I'm not going to change my mind. I mean, you're super cute, but no. Nope. No. Kendra, yep, I got my mom face on. The counting really works. It worked with the kids too, except they knew what happened when I got to 3. This dog has no clue. Like, the instant I started counting, he just started responding to it. I'm like, okay, I'll just keep counting then. All right, she gave up. Super cute, but no, yeah. Oh my gosh, Tammy, you sent me an email like days ago. I will email you back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I think someone maybe emailed me or sent me a text asking how my mom is doing. Well, okay, she's not doing so great. What is he barking at? Probably the boys talking. Anyway, she, hey, Avid, hi. I don't remember how much I told you guys. So those of you guys who know, I mean, most of you guys, or I'd say at least half of you guys on here know about my mom and the strokes that she had in 2020. Was it 2020? In October of, I think, 2020. She had multiple strokes, almost died. She only had machines keeping her alive, but worked past that and is now in a nursing home. So that's where she's been. Well, she lived with my sister for a little while and that just did not work. So she's been in a nursing home for, since then. And things were like kind of up and down. She did physical therapy. Every time the physical therapist would be like, oh my gosh, like, you're doing a really good job. You make really good progress. I don't see any reason why you can't, be at least more independent. And, but she always stopped. And unfortunately, that's kind of been a trend. It's kind of been a thing. Like, do really, really well with workout programs and then just be like, I don't care anymore. Do really, really well with some kind of diet. She's been on tons of diets and then be like, I don't care. I'm going to eat what I want. This is the only life I get. And it was the same with this. She would do really well and then she'd be like, I don't want to do it anymore. So after so many times of doing that, the insurance stopped paying for it. So now she, for the past, 2 years, year and a half, she has had no physical therapy. And she doesn't do anything like on her own. She doesn't do anything for like brain exercise. So, and then she went through her phase of trying to starve herself, like literally starve herself to death. The no eating and drinking voluntarily. She had hospice. They were trying to keep her comfortable through the process, but then she gave up on that. And now she doesn't really have a choice anymore. For the past couple of months, like I noticed when I text her, the things that she says make no sense. Like it makes no sense. They're just like words. And sometimes what she's saying kind of makes sense. What she's saying, the sentence is an actual sentence, but it doesn't make any sense as far as like, that's not even a thing. Like I don't know where you're getting that from, you know? So she is kind of like, she doesn't have much touch with reality. Like, she thinks things are happening that are not, and she thinks things are not happening that actually are. And when she responds to things that we say, it's like, it doesn't make any sense. The last update, well, I got some updates actually earlier today, but the ones that I got last week, I think it was, like, so there's something going on with her lungs. I don't know what that is. Nobody knows exactly what it is, but I know that she said it hurts a lot, and like she coughs sometimes, whatever. So that's been going on for some weeks now. But she also has bed sores the way it was described. Bed sores so bad that it looks like raw meat. And they can't really get her to wake up to eat sometimes. And in her head, she's like, they left me. So that's what she keeps telling everybody. They're leaving me. No meds. No, they won't come in here to change me. They don't come in here to feed me. They've just abandoned me. They forgot about me. But you know, the nurses, the hospice nurses, and the CNA people, they're like, we're only allowed to let food sit here for 2 hours, and we can't get her to wake up. And then after 2 hours is gone, we have to take the food away, and then she just has to like wait till the next meal. So there's that. And oh geez, I'm trying to think. She's just kind of like, she literally is like just laying there rotting away. Like, her mind doesn't work anymore. Her body doesn't work. Her you know, her left side, after so many strokes, she had like a lot of strokes. She could kind of move her left side, but not really. She can't move her left side at all now. Her hands and her feet are like curling in. They're like curled in. And now her right side, she really can't move. So she just, like, that's her life. She just like lays there and she looks at TV. And then more updates start out, like her eyes are really sunken in. And when she's looking at someone to talk to them, they're like, the way they describe it is like she looks like she's looking really far away, or like she's looking through you. She's just like off in a distance. And she'll talk and talk and talk and talk, but nothing, it's just very nonsensical. Like, nothing she's saying actually makes sense. She's just talking. And then when people ask her questions, she just continues on talking. Like, nobody asked a question. She's just like, it's just like nonsense rambling. She doesn't know, like, people, you know, will tell her things, and then she's asking about it again. She's like, it's different than before. Before, it used to be like, oh, mommy seems kind of confused lately. And then we realize, oh, she has a UTI, which is normal. Some of you guys might know it's pretty normal for like stroke patients. If they get a bladder infection or a UTI, or if they get sick, that, you know, the body having to deal with that, it kind of sets them backwards. They get more confused. They get more tired. They forget how to, you know, they get more forgetful. But she doesn't have that. She doesn't have an infection. She's not sick. She just is like, some of the hospice nurses feel like it might be like dementia kind of setting in. Other hospice or either CNAs or hospice nurses, they're all like running together at this point. Think that maybe she's having more strokes, or that she's had more strokes, and that's why she's so far gone now. I remember when she had the first like huge batch of strokes, the doctors then were saying like, she's gonna keep having strokes. Like, it is inevitable. This isn't gonna stop. And I know that there are ways that it could have gotten better. I know that, you know, but eating certain ways and all that kind of stuff. But she did do that a few times. Like, I'm going to do, you know, I'm going to be keto, or I'm going to go like carnivore. I'm going to do, you know, a fasting thing for healing. But again, you know, she wouldn't stick with it. So now she's just complete opposite. She eats fast food. Any chance she can get somebody to bring it to her, she eats that. Lots and lots of sugar. And, you know, that's just feeding. All it's just making it worse. So, But yeah, it sucks. And it sucks that she's so far away. The last time I was there was when I did the video for you guys, that when I did that vlog kind of going to see my mom, and that was like 2 or 3 years ago. But I know that it's more serious now, so we're gonna try to figure out a way, to get there. I'm so far behind on the chat. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, everybody was saying hi. Avid came in. There's Annie. The sun will come out. I know my hair looks so crazy. I had it pulled back and it was looking all weird and lumpy in this lighting. So I took it down and I was like, whatever. You guys are like family, so whatever. Your dog has heard you counting to the kids, so he knows what's going to happen. Yes, in my email I asked how your mom was doing. Yeah, okay, that must have been what it was. That must have been it. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Kendra. Sorry to hear all this about your mom. Thank you, Paula. Nope, no. Disheartening. Could you go read to her? I'm not able to. My sister, so my dad goes once a week. They're not married anymore, but they've always had a really good friendship. Like they've always just stayed really good friends. So my dad goes once a week. He brings her lunch, whatever she wants. He'll just ask her, hey, what do you want me to bring you? And whatever. He hasn't been able to, I don't think he's been there this week, and I don't think he went last week because her messages were so confusing. He couldn't figure them out. And so he's like, I don't know when to go. I don't know what day I can go or what time I can go. But my sister, the other middle sister, she is going again on a really regular basis. So that's how I've been getting all these updates. So there's that, but she doesn't really seem very interested in people. Also, when people go to visit her, it's like, I need you to do this. Can you get me that? The things that she can't reach. And then she's just watching her TV. Like that is her life. She lays there and she watches TV. And that is it. And the bed sores, obviously pretty bad if they were described as looking like raw meat, but they have to turn her. Well, she doesn't want to be. So she's like refusing it. She doesn't want them to turn her. And then when they find out what's going on with her lungs, she said, I don't want any treatment. Like I'm refusing it. She doesn't want it. She doesn't want anything. She doesn't. So that sucks too, because I don't know that much about bed sores. I worked in the medical field for years, but I never did like CNA type stuff or nursing type of stuff. And I remember learning about that in school. I remember cleaning a lot of sores, like really busted up skin, but that was more just like skin that was just in really bad shape because of how bad their diabetes had gotten. So I don't know if it's kind of the same, but I'm assuming that there's a chance that that's going to get infected if she won't not lay on it, which is just going to, make things worse. Maybe try and do some exercises with her that she isn't getting anymore. Just a thought. Oh yeah. Hey Drini, thanks for being here. Sorry, I was like crying when you came in. Sorry. Paula, yes, that is so. My sister, who's going back to see her more frequently, she would always try to get her to do exercises or like at least play a game with her, play Uno, play Yahtzee, play just something for her to actually do something instead of just lay there watching TV. And she did for a little while. But then she didn't want to anymore. So then we were buying her like word searches, coloring books, things that she could do that would keep her hands moving. And she didn't want to do that anymore. And then I would send her like videos like, oh, here's a video of like bed exercises, things that you can do, even if it's just lifting up your arm and pulling it back down or, whatever. We've all, encouraged it, and we've all tried to to do it, like try to get her to do it and all this kind of stuff. But it's kind of one of those things that's like, you can only do so much. If the person you're trying to help doesn't want that, then they're just not going to do it. And there's only, there's like, we can't do anything. So, but yeah, we've definitely all tried that stuff. Oh, snap. Oh, let's see. Everybody's saying hi. Multiple strokes. That's rough. Yes. And they were, I can't remember the name, but there's like a specific name for these strokes. They're apparently very rare. But it's like it was like right at her brainstem. She had one stroke, and then the next day she had back-to-back strokes. And then she was pretty much a vegetable. They went in and did brain surgery, and then she was just living off of machines. She was only able to communicate with her eyes. Like, her story is incredible. The progress that she made. I mean, doctors were like, she'll never speak again. She'll never be able to move any of her body, not even her right side. She'll never be able to do this. She'll never be able to do anything. And she did. She was able to breathe on her own. And she didn't, she was able to get that tube out of her freaking neck eventually. And then she was able to make sound. And then she was able to talk. And she, she did all these things that they said she would never do, which is awesome. I mean, really, really cool story. But yeah. Now we're wondering, is she having like mini strokes right now? And that's what's setting her back again. Like, that's what's pushing her so far. Because right now, from my understanding, she's having a lot of like end of life, a lot of end of life things. Her lungs hurting. They can't get her to wake up. Her eyes are sunken in. Her appetite is different. She's basically losing her mind. Like, she just is not in touch with reality. That's a lot of stuff that usually happens to people. I know it's usually like elderly people in a nursing home that, oh yeah, you can tell that the end is coming because they're showing these signs. And she's only, let's see, she was born in what, 64? I think she was born in 64. She's not that old. She's not like an elderly patient or anything. But she is, it's just a lot of things that you would see in someone who is like reaching the end of their life. That's what she's been like the past couple months, and it just keeps getting worse. Like, pretty rapidly getting worse. Oh, let's see. Sending hugs, Kendra. Thank you so much, Jesse. I forgot you lived far away from your mom. Yeah, it sucks. And we used to do video calls. Like, we used to do video calls a few times a week. It was like every day for a while. Then it went down to a few times a week, and then like once a week. And then just anytime she was able to. Because she would say like, oh, it's really hard. It's hard to try to sit up to do this. It's hard to do it. And then, so we stopped about a year ago. And then, yeah, so I don't see her ever now. And that sucks. I was really grateful for that. But now I'm just holding on. Anything I can hold on to. I was really holding on to those video calls and being able to text. And now I'm just really, really holding on to, at least we're able to text. She used to come into your live stream, so I'm guessing she hasn't been here for a while. Yeah, she hasn't. Actually, I don't know, it started maybe a few months ago. I would be sending her links. Like, that's always what I did. Just to keep any confusion out, for her trying to get to the channel and find the whatever. I would just text her a link and be like, okay, here's the link. I'm about to go live. And then she would pop in or pop into a premiere. And now when I do it, she still can't figure it out, even when I send her the link. How many sisters do you have? Do you have any brothers? I have no brothers, and I have 3 sisters. Oh, let's see. So true. Oh, are you talking about like not really being able to help people who don't want it? It just sucks. And the hardest, my mom and I have always been really close. but our biggest thing was like our communication. We are so like connected when it comes to that stuff. I get all my everything communication I get from my mom. I talk way too much. I'm very overly efficient when I'm explaining something or when I'm writing, when I'm communicating. I love to write and I love to go in like deep in like really in-depth conversations, very crystal clear, lots of details and open ears, you know, getting lots of understanding. And she's like that too. So the gosh, the communication part, like really slowing down, that sucks. Cause I'm like, gosh. So it went from like us talking a lot. We would have awesome, like I'd have like the best conversations with my mom. And then when it would be my mom and me and my husband, like seriously, some of the best conversations ever. And then we like weren't able to do that face to face. So it was like phone calls. And then after the strokes, when she was able to talk again, it was video calls. And then it was texting, and now even the texting is like we can't really do the communicating thing, you know, because she doesn't make any sense. So I still, you know, I still text her all the time and try to communicate, but it's just like slowly, like little piece at a time. It's okay. Sorry. Good grief. I hate when I cry. I feel like I look so ugly. Sorry, you guys. And hi, I know I know some people have come in here, so hi, sorry. What a depressing live stream. Gosh dang it. Oh, I love you too. Ugh. Of course, I'm gonna try to look at some kind of upside of this. Like, I don't know. Part of me tries to convince myself of something good. Like, okay, well, I'm kind of losing it in little bits instead of like all at once. You know, it's not like all of a sudden we went from talking all the time to like she's dead. So at least it's been in, you know, phases, and maybe that makes it a little bit easier. But when she's actually gone, I don't think it'll I don't think it'll feel any easier. Uh it just sucks, you know, because you have such few people. I feel like, I don't know if you guys kind of feel this too, if you have like, if you notice that it's like just you know, it's not like a huge amount of people that you can have that, like you have that good of that conversations with, you know. So when you don't have it anymore, like you really notice that you don't have it anymore. But especially when it's somebody that is your mom, you know, I know some people don't have a good relationship with some of their parents, or, you know, not at all. And I have a really close relationship with both of my parents. I'm really close with them. I can talk to them about anything and we can have really awesome conversations. Yeah, it's just sad. It's hard to lose it. And then it's sad to think about her too. Like before, she could tell that she was confused. She, you know, and that was frustrating for her, that she like, oh my gosh, why can't I remember how to use my remote? Why don't I know what button I'm supposed to push? How come I can't figure out whatever? She knew it. And now she has no idea. Like she doesn't know that she's not connected to reality anymore. But it is still sad thinking of just her life, you know, what it must be like to just lay there in a nursing home. And right now she doesn't really notice much. But for all the years before that, like not really getting a lot of visitors, and not really having a lot of communication with people. Nope, get back, puppy. Get back. Come around this way. No. Come around this way. No. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, you're so sweet, puppy. Definitely understand, feel those feelings. Yeah. It's just, it's sad to think that that's her life, not going from like seeing your grandkids all the time, and seeing she still would like go spend weekends with her siblings, go spend a weekend away and all this kind of stuff, and then just to go from all that very socially active to just nothing. I can't imagine that. I don't ever want to know what it's like, and I wish she didn't know what it was like. Man, well, I didn't think that was gonna happen. I was like all the way cried. I was like making sounds. Oh, sorry. But yeah, that's something else on the plate. Not that I'm saying it's a complaint like, oh geez, now this stuff with my mom, one more thing. I definitely am not saying it like that. It just makes it harder, but to push through. And I hope that I'm setting some kind of example for our kids. That's like one of my biggest things. That I want to do it for my own personal growth, of course, but mostly for them to see that, yeah, I'm going to cry. Like, cry and say it if you're hurt, and say it if you're sad, and if you're irritated or frustrated, say it, feel how you feel, and talk about it, acknowledge it, work through it. These are all the things that we talk about with their kids all the time. But I also want them to see that life isn't going to stop. Like, I'm still going to do the things that need to be done. It just makes it harder. It just makes it like harder to think, I guess, harder to focus on, like, okay, this is the thing I need to do, and then to get it done. But you have this stuff in your head still, or this, I don't know how to, I don't want to call it a distraction, because I feel like that is like being disrespectful to it. But I feel like you guys probably know what I'm saying. You have that thing there that makes it just a little harder to focus on the tasks that you need to do and to get the things done. But I hope that I can look back, and I hope that our kids can look back. But even me, I hope I can look back and be like, okay, yeah, that was really difficult, but I still did it. And so then the next time I face something challenging, I can remember it and be like, well, I did it then, and I can do it again. I'm sorry to hear that, Kendra. We went through this with my Mima last few years. My mom took care of her. It's totally understandable to cry about that. And that's hard, man, that your mom took care of her too. That is also really hard. I was feeling for my sister when she was taking care of our mom, because like that's a lot. First of all, to see that, like, this is my mom, it's almost like surreal. Like, this is my mom. And she's just like, it's just totally different. And, but then to do the caretaker part too, and to try to separate that, but also you can't really, it's like, how can you? Because it's your mom. That's the that's the person you've been with since day one. So, yeah, that's hard. Good grief. Good grief. Well, I bet you didn't expect that when you got here. I didn't either. Man. I went through the same thing, Kendra. It's hard. Yeah. And then she's not even, like, when she had her strokes, there was a grieving process. There was like a loss, a grieving, almost like we did mourn and grieve and lose our mom as we knew her. She's still our mom, she's still mommy, but everything was different. You know, she doesn't sound the same, which, gosh, I miss the sound of her voice. I do still have some voicemail recordings, though, and every once in a while I'll actually listen to them. Sometimes I don't, because I just, like, break down. But I love that I have them. But I miss her voice. So we mourned that. We grieved that. She doesn't talk the same. She doesn't think the same. She doesn't move like she like her. We lost our mom as we knew her. And then, so there's that. So we've, you know, gone through that grieving process and had time to heal and all that. Not that it's not still sad. And then I feel like there's just going to be like a phase 2 when she actually does die. That it's like, okay, now she's like all the way gone. And it's going to be sad. I've tried to tell myself, like, oh, I'll be able to, like, I'm trying to prepare for it. You know, I'm trying to prepare for it. And my dad, who has lost both of his parents, he's like, you can't. You cannot prepare for that. Like, you think you can, and you think you have an idea of how you're going to handle it. But when it actually does happen, you can't prepare for something like that because you've never experienced it before. So how can you possibly prepare to lose your mom if you've never lost your mom before? You know, it's going to hurt a lot more. It's going to hurt. That's just basically what my dad was saying. Like, it's going to hurt really bad no matter how much you try to prepare for it. So I still do, though. I can't help it. I just, like, it's just like in my head. Like, trying to, okay. I feel like any day now I'm going to get some kind of phone call like, oh, mommy never woke up or something. I'm like, okay, I'll be okay, you know? Which I know I will be okay, but jeez, I just keep rambling on about this. I'm so sorry, you guys. Twin Brook Acres, hi. Thanks for being here. Things were so much more uppity and peppy at the beginning of this live stream. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. It just hit out of nowhere. But I'm probably going to end this now so I can drink some water and blow my nose and just, I don't know, calm down. But yeah. I mean, I'm not sorry for crying. I'm not sorry for, like, being a human and having emotions. But I don't know what it's like on the other end. If it's like, oh gosh, she's crying. Why is she talking about such depressing things right now? So I do apologize for that. But and I appreciate you guys for sticking around. I appreciate any of you guys for popping in here. And thank you for helping me choose, you know, what to press onto some shirts. I will be doing that. Hang in there, Kendra. We're here for you. Gosh, don't I know it. You guys are just the best. And I appreciate that so much. Thank you. And I do know it. Like, I know that. I know. That's a good, and it's a good feeling. Because I've never actually, like, laid eyes on you people. And I still feel that. So. It's perfectly fine, Kendra. We're here for you. Thank you. It's always difficult to lose a loved one. I've lost my parents, 3 children, and my wife. They are all difficult. Oh my gosh, I cannot imagine that. I can only imagine that. And even still, it's hard to try to imagine. I feel like I could break down just imagining losing those people. Oh my goodness. Oh, your heart. Man. I'm so sorry. All right, you guys. We got the shirt stuff figured out. We got apparently bottled up emotions out. Didn't know that was all in there. So we found out together. But yes, I am gonna go. I hope that you guys have an awesome night. I'm praying for you and your family, Kendra. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have a good night. I know my Friday schedule is every other week. I don't know, some of you guys might not know that. I think I said I was going to do community post on it, and I never did. But every other Friday will be a video. So I don't think I have one this Friday. But next Friday, we'll have a premiere. And then still, Tuesdays, we'll do a live stream. Yes, that's all. So thank you guys so much for being here, truly. Thank you. Thank you for being here and for your support and your love and everything. You guys are amazing. All right. I'm off. Bye.